What up, guys? You know, with Marty Kaufman, the YouTube channel. And guys, today, guys, we got yourself another cooking video. That's right. You know, Cook with Marty segment right here on You Know with Marty Kaufman, the YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, so what I got for you today? Look at this. You see? Yes, sir. That's right, guys. It's Kraft mac and cheese power mac and everything. It has 17 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, and I got it on the markdown for $1.05. Also, guys, what do you think about this? I picked up Cup of Noodle Texas barbecue and Cup of Noodle Kansas City barbecue. Future video? Let me know. Comments below. Alright. So guys. Also, if you're wondering, I'm shooting this on the Insta360 Luna Ultra. So, you know, it got face tracking. If you're wondering. Face tracking. Luna Ultra. Insta360. Anyway, guys, what we're going to need to do is we need to go over here to the stove. And, we need to put it on. You know, we gotta put it on. But, you know, we need some water. So, I got myself a pot. You know, I got a pot now. I think this is... It's probably clean. So, give it a quick little rinse. Alright, you know, I always fill it up to like about, you know, about to like right there and everything. About to right there. Then I take my noodles. You know, I open them up. You know, take this out of here. And I go, ka-blunk. You know. And I put, I probably should put this heater on. This one's bigger. Is that the right thing? Yeah, there we go. High. See, there we go. We put on there. And then guys, we wait till it boils up and everything. Then we gotta put in the sauce packet. Now this thing right here, let's see what it says. Gotta get rid of this little sticker. So it says, no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives, and no artificial dyes for this power mac and everything. So yeah, it says 270 calories, 9 grams of sugars. It says it contains wheat and milk. Anyway, it says same great taste, you know, and love. So, got 6 cups of water, but I just like fill it up, you know. You know, measure with your heart, as they say. You need 4 tablespoons of margarine, but I put the margarine after the noodles have all boiled up and everything. You'll see my process. And then you need a 4th cup of milk. And, yeah. So anyway, like it says right here. It says boil water, medium saucepan. That's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing. Then it says stir in the stuff, basically. You know, that's what we're going to be doing. Then it says drain. So, you know, we got to drain it out. And then, you know, we add the margarine, the butter, and the cheese sauce mix well. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do. So, I'll see all you when it's done boiled up. Oh, also, if you're wondering, I got this watermelon bum energy flavor. So, I bought this protein stuff called Raw, I think. Or maybe it's called Bum. Anyway. They're like, do you want to buy an energy drink case? So I got a case of this stuff's pretty good and everything. And then I heard that Ella Langley, you know, she's been choosing Chasing Tennessee or Choosing Texas, whatever that song is called. She has her own flavor out that's coming soon called, I think, Peaches and Cream. Tell you what, I think she a Georgia girl, but her song says Chasing Tennessee. So anyway, Peaches and Cream, Georgia. But Tennessee, what does Tennessee really have? Well, they got whiskey, but what's Tennessee known for besides whiskey? Because Georgia is known for their peaches. I don't know. Anyway, come back to all you when it's boiled up. Oh, guys, I forgot to show you. You need a spatula. And you need to be stirring it up occasionally, so you know. You know, you be stirring. And then, it's also good if you have some salt in you. You know, but I don't have any salt, so. Anyway, just like stir in like intervals, as they say. But anyway, I like my spatula. Oh yeah. Anyway, you know, it's still going. So see when it's done. Alright guys, as you can see, it's boiling up, guys. It's boiling up. So now we gotta wait for like 12 minutes, and you know, stir occasionally, and then we can drain it. You know, like put it right in there, and then you know, we put the sauce packet and the butter and the milk. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Guys, what do you think? I'm thinking we're good to go. So we're gonna turn off this right here, turn off the fan, turn off the heat, then we're gonna plop you into there. So let's see how it goes. You know, I gotta get that face tracking going again. Face tracking. Alright. Yeah, we face tracking. Alright, so we have our pot right here. You see. And we just go down here and kerplunk. You see. Yes. Oh, I guess I can't really say, you know, it's face tracking, so let's just go over there. Oh, don't face track me anymore. You see. It's right there. It's right there. Anyway, we'll go back to face tracking. Face tracking. Alright, so. We gotta find a bowl, guys. Here we are. Alright, this should be good. Let's see, I'll push you back. Alright, there we go. Kerplunk. Oh no, we lost some noodles. Oh well. It'll be alright, guys. But you know, we'll just put that in there. You know, give them a little. Alright, so now we gotta put in the mix. The mix. Anyway, then we gotta put in some milk. I don't really measure stuff, so I got some milk right here. I was using this with that Ninja Creamy, so anyway. Yeah, it should be about right. That's like all the milk I already even had, you know. Yeah, it's all the milk I even had. So, we got that. We need some butter. So I got myself some Kroger butter. Where's my spatula? And should be about right. Alright, now was there anything else I needed to put in here? I think that was it. Mix, butter, and milk. I think so. Yeah. Then we just gotta stir it up, guys. You know, like Bob Marley said, stir it up. Oh, by the way, if you want to see what it looks like, here. Don't face track me anymore. There we go. Alright. So we be stirring, guys. Now you might be like, Marty, that looks way too soupy. Well, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some plastic wrap on here, or some saran wrap, whatever you peoples call it, and then I'm gonna wait for it to coagulate. You know, fancy word there, guys. Coagulate, and we'll come back to it. So put that aside. Get my plastic wrappy. So, as you guys probably know, when you have plastic wrap, it always gets a mess. So, you know, I cut a clean line with my knife and everything. You see, if you're wondering, I'm using that Savivi Peach Power Life collaboration. Iron Tides. Nice. So we just gotta go like this, guys. Alright, and you just gotta press it down. You see? You gotta press it down, guys. Press it down. You know, wrap it tight, guys. Wrap it tight. And then I like to poke like a hole, just like one or two holes. So, whoosh, boop, whoosh, boop. Alright, guys. I'll come back to all you when it's like coagulated. So see you then. Alright, guys. So here we are. This is what it looks like. You see? I'll zoom you down or pan you down. So there you go. Now we're gonna take the plastic wrap off it and we're gonna see what it looks like. Alright, look at that. It done all coagulated up. So, you know, give you my first impressions. Well, we'll stir it up a bit. I guess I probably did put too much milk in here, but you know, it'll be alright, guys. It'll be alright. You know, it's alright. Don't worry about it, you know. Stuff happens sometimes. And you know, hey, what can you do? Anyway, so, you know, first impressions of the mac and cheese Power Mac, you know, from Kraft. You know, on the markdown. Alright, guys, let's go. Alright, guys. So, it doesn't taste as great as regular mac and cheese because it has that like I don't know if like chalky is the right word to describe it, but you know, you definitely tasting like more protein. So, but yeah, it's good. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I'd buy this again, especially if you can find it on the markdown for $1.05. That's a great price right there. Great price. Anyway, did you know in Canada, I guess they legally can't call it Kraft mac and cheese because it doesn't have enough cheese, so they have to call it Kraft dinner. I have been told that it's the same exact thing. It's just called Kraft dinner in Canada and Kraft mac and cheese in America. Don't really know. Maybe one day I'll go to Canada and I'll find out, you know. I have another week left of my vacation time, so that's possible. You know, for me, the closest part of Canada is Vancouver, BC. But who really knows? I've heard Toronto's really nice and everything. Also, Calgary, I guess, has like a stampede over there. And I think that's basically the only places in Canada where people go to is you're either going to go to Toronto, you're going to go to Calgary, or you're going to go to Vancouver. Maybe Ontario. Maybe there's 4 places you want to go to. But I think if you're going to go to Canada, you're either going to go to Toronto, Calgary, or Vancouver. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, if there's any Canadians watching this, but hey, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, keep spreading the good vibes only, and I'll see you in the next one. Burp.